Hello, star seeds. How are you all doing? There is somebody here who is extremely shocked that you caught on to the games that they were trying to play with you and you cut them off and set strong boundaries. This person was very weirdly obsessed with you. Let us get into it. Thank you all so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you for your love and your support to the channel. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so glad to have you. And if you are returning, welcome, welcome back. So glad to have you back. All right, let us get into it. Please take what resonates for you and your situation and leave the rest. God knows who he's trying to reach. I don't. Just being obedient and giving us the messages. All right, so let us get into it. There is a masculine here who was playing a lot of games with you, and this person is upset and in their feelings. They're also in a lot of regret and sorrow as well, because this game is over. They should have played with some children before they decided to play with you. This person cannot manipulate you anymore. They were playing a lot of mind games. This person had a hidden agenda the whole time. So this person was involved with some people because, first of all, this person has not healed, and nor have they put in the work to try to heal, to go within. They are all looking for everything outside of themselves instead of looking within. Go within so you don't have to go without. So they know nothing about that. So this person was playing a lot of games, and they were in some type of coven group or friend group where they manipulate people and keep them stuck and stagnant for money, for financial gain. So this person was trying to trap you and keep you stuck and stagnant for money. They was going to receive actual money for doing this to you, for playing on your emotions. Because this person felt like you were healed and they were not healed. So they felt like they was very, very clever, and so they was about to play you and so they can get this money. So this person had some type of feeling or knowing that you were into them, and they were just giving you just enough to keep you stuck, like stringing you along, causing you to keep waiting for them to give you some type of love offer or take a relationship to the next step and level. And they would give you just enough to keep you waiting, pretty much breadcrumbing you, to keep you in this energy of, oh, there is hope. You know, they're going to come around. So every time they reach out to you after, some days or a week or some weeks have passed by, whatever, so that you would respond and start talking to them again, like, okay, this is it this time. They're going to actually, let me know that they want to date me, they want to take things to the next level or whatever. But this was this person playing mind games with you, mind control. This person only wanted to manipulate and control you and keep you stuck. They wanted to make you miss your blessings and your opportunities, and this was going to cause them to get some type of financial personal gain from it, for causing you to miss your blessing, for love bombing you pretty much. And so this person thought that they was very, very intelligent and clever, and you could have saw this person as intelligent and, had a good head on their shoulders, or, had a lot going on for themselves. This person could have been very well off, handling their business, financially stable, and all of that. And so this, what kind of made you interested in this person, because you thought that they were a no nonsense type of person, wasn't playing any games, and wasn't into manipulation and control, and you definitely didn't know that they was a part of some type of coven group, a friend group that manipulate people for money, to get money. You definitely didn't know this is how they was getting all the money that they have. So, but you're tapped in, and your spirit team, put you on game, let you know, show you a different little, different things, different little red flags about this person. But you being who you are, very loving, nurturing, and kind and sweet, you was trying to give this person the benefit over doubt, trying to search through all their layers and find the good in them. And so there's a lot of things that you were overlooking in your interactions with this person, just trying to give them time and a chance to get it together. But a lot of times we look at people for what we want them to be. We look at their potential, or what they have the potential to be, but not the energy and the emotion that they're showing us at the moment. We look at their potential, and that causes us to wait and be stuck, waiting on them to give us something, to receive something from this person. So your spirit team was showing you a lot of signs and synchronicities about this person, a lot of red flags. If you already had to heal from some past relationships, you already know how this go. You know when somebody is toxic. You know deep down inside when they ain't really for you, but you just feel like you're tired of searching. You tired of, you exhausted with love, and so you just gonna wait a little while and give this person a chance to get it together and display, the energy back to you what you're giving to them. But that don't be the case. You have to take people for face value, what they're showing you now. Are they in alignment with what you're in alignment with now? Do they want what you want? You should only want what wants you. And so this person knew that, and they thought that they could play on your intelligence and your emotions to keep you waiting and stuck and cause you to miss a blessing, so that they can profit from it by constantly receiving your energy and them not giving you the same energy back in return. So it's kind of like that. I don't know if you ever seen that State Farm commercial. I know it was, probably like some years ago, whatever, where the man, he had a fishing pole and he had the dollar on it, and the lady was trying to get the dollar, and he kept on moving it like, oh, you almost had it. This is the energy that this person wanted you to be in. Be hopeful that they're going to give you something tangible and what you deserve, because this person felt like you was naive and gullible, and that you were looking at them as the prize, instead of you knowing your worth and your value, and knowing that you're the prize. And they need to be putting in the work, to be with you, if you're the feminine. But it should be an equal give and take. Not you putting in all the work and they're giving you breadcrumbs. So this person thought that they had grouped up with these people. They was already in a friend group or a coven group before you met this person. And it's already weird and evil for anybody to do something like this, for one person to do something like this to a sweetheart. And it's even more weird for a karmic couple, to do this to you. They was working together with somebody that they was dealing with, sleeping with or whatever. Probably wasn't in no committed relationship, but they was, in this coven group together, that they was scamming and, playing on people's emotions and manipulating and control people for a financial gain. So they was working together with this person against you the whole time, but was just this person, this karmic feminine that they was in a relationship with, whether it's just, sex, or they just, in this coven group together or whatever, to manipulate and control people, was allowing this person to take you on a few dates, talk to you on a regular, text messages, whatever. And some of you all could have been even intimate with this person, and this was their whole plot and plan, to keep you stuck, to get you emotionally tied up into them, so that you would wait and they would be able to do everything they wanted to do to you, and breadcrumb you as well, and make you miss your blessings that are coming up for you. And so this person was going to manipulate you for as long as you would let them, because you were thinking that this person was your soulmate counterpart or your twin flame. And so you was constantly giving this person access to keep coming back and playing with you, keep you waiting, keep love bombing you, pretty much. And so in a lot of y'all cases, this person was your twin flame or your soulmate connection. You were sent into this person's life as a blessing, but they refused to heal and go within and get on their right path. They were still into manipulation and control, and thought that they was going to continue to get away with this because they have been getting away with it for so long, not healing. And they could have been in some type of revenge type of energy as well, from the people who hurt them and all the trauma that they have been through in their past relationships. And so they figured that there's no real love out here, so I'm just going to play and manipulate and control people like they did me in the past and hurt me and broke my heart, so I'm about to do the same thing to them. But not knowing that you were the blessing that God has sent for them to finally have true love. So they chose to do this to you with these people, manipulate and control. And once they did that, and somebody in this situation as well, could have been the feminine in this situation, that was doing spell work on you all as well, doing love spells on you all to keep you bound and trapped and waiting to receive something from this person. When they did this, when they partnered up with this person and did this manipulation to you, this made the contract between you and them null and void, because you're a divine being, you're held in high honor, and you're an earth angel, a starseed chosen one. So them doing this to you, not evaluating the whole situation, not going within, not even asking, what is this person? Why? Who are they? Why did they come into my life? Because this person is a sweetheart, very nurturing, caring, and loving and kind, and they seem like they're healed, but I'm not healed. So what is this? They didn't even take the time, didn't even think that you were the blessing, for them to heal their heart and to finally have true love. But once they did this to you, they messed up the contract. They caused it to be null and void, because whatever you sow, you got to reap it. So now they're not able to be in a relationship with you because of the things that they did to you with these people. And they was wearing a mask and had you thinking that they was a good person, but they were not. They were plotting and planning and scheming against you the whole time behind the scenes, and you saw the signs and synchronicities, but you was just trying to get them the benefit of a doubt and ignoring all the red flags. But something happened recently where God and your spirit team is showing you exactly who this person is. Like, stop being gullible and naive. This is who they are. They're not healed. They could have been your soulmate connection or your twin flame, but they made the choice to do all this manipulation and control tactics to you with these people, acting like they didn't care about you, and a lot of them could have even fallen in love with you, but they was already in too deep with these people and what they was caught up in. But they was given the opportunity to say no and to walk away from this friend group or this coven group that they was dealing with and start wearing a mask. But they made the choice to continue on with this because they was a people pleaser. They was following the crowd. Didn't want to, go their own way, go down a different path. They was given the opportunity to do that, but they made the choice to stay stuck. They chose others over themselves and over their own life and legacy. So this person is realizing that they did all of this to you, and you're still not bitter, you're still not in emotional pain. And this is what they needed you to be in order for them to get the payment, in order for them to get the payout. So it looked like they didn't really do their job to their best ability, and this could have worked on, people that they were doing this to in the past that were not earth angels, star seeds, and chosen and healed. So this person was very, very obsessed with you. They're very, very obsessed with your energy because it's like they have never experienced or seen anybody like you before. And none of their tactics and their mind games and mind control worked on you. And so now they're in extreme shock that you're in this Ice Queen energy towards them, this Queen of Swords energy towards them at this time. And you have set up strong boundaries and you cut them off. You're not giving them your energy like you were before. And your spirit team has shown you exactly who they are and what they were plotting and planning against you with these people. They were trying to love bomb you, to keep you from receiving your divine masculine or your divine feminine that God has for you. And so you will be, on your right path with this person because they had the opportunity to do right by you, but when they decided to manipulate and to control you and try to trap you and keep you stagnant, keep you from moving forward on from them, knowing that they was never going to commit to you. This caused everything to fall apart in their life. And they was obsessed with trying to cause you endings to keep you from moving forward, but they could not cause you any endings. And they're realizing that they're unprotected at this time because you were never this Jezebel that they was trying to make you out to be, or what they thought you was. This is what, people get for judging books by the cover and not seeking wise counsel before you deal with people, places, and things, and before you think you can play with somebody, especially somebody who is held in high honor as you are. You're not a Jezebel. You don't operate in Jezebel energy or spirit, and you're on your North Node. You're operating in your purpose. You're on your right path. And this has them shocked, and they're awakened to this now because they couldn't cause any destruction in your life, and you actually have moved on from this situation and ascended because they wasn't ready to be committed, to be loyal, to be, operate in their right mind and emotions towards you. They didn't want to be a family. They didn't want to commit. This person's very non-committal. So they couldn't cause any endings for you because You're tapped in. You're very intuitive. You're operating in your purpose. And you saw, everything that they were doing. You was just trying to give them a little grace and give them a chance to get it together, but they didn't. And they see that you're not worried, you're unbothered, because they have lost a gift in you. You were the blessing that God sent, but they was thinking evil thoughts towards you and operating in very hateful, immature energy towards you, pretending like they liked you, but knowing in their mind the whole time that they're trying to hurt and harm you and keep you stuck. They're trying to benefit off of you. This person is operating in some type of this person has a lot of mental illness that they need to heal. They, I'm not a doctor, but it's giving me the energy of like a sociopath, but like a functional one. But you know how some people be alcoholics, but they be like functional, like it's clear that they got a problem, but they still know how to function with it. They still, take care of their bills, their responsibilities and all of that, but it's clear that they have a problem. That's the energy that I'm getting from this person. They're like a functional sociopath, very immature, and they was on demon time when it came to you because they didn't see you as a soulmate, and they were grouped up with karmic energies, and now they're realizing that you're in your divinity, and that you is their twin flame, a real soulmate connection for them. And they done plotted and planned and schemed and tried to manipulate and control you in the situation. And now you moving forward. You have set boundaries with them and cut them off. And a lot of you all are not going to be communicating with them anymore because you have found out that they're a snake, and now everything is falling apart for them in their life, and a lot of them is losing their stability and security. And earlier when I was organizing in some things, I heard fired, and I was like, fired? So I was like, let me go and get the energy and see what this is. But yeah, whoever this is that played these games with you, and they losing their stability and security, is over for them. Everything is falling apart in their life because they was complacent and very stubborn and stuck in their ways, pessimistic, in a negative mind, negative energy towards you. And now they're in deep regret and sorrow because they didn't want you to be happy. They didn't want you to have wish fulfillment and your dreams to come true. They was operating in this Five of Swords energy towards you, trying to battle you for it. Pretty much trying to sacrifice you so that they can continue to be successful. But this person is reaping what they have sown because they was operating in this King of Swords in reverse energy towards you. Abusing their power, trying to be a dictator, using a lot of manipulation and control. This was an injustice that they did towards you. And they did this because they thought they was very intelligent and smart and clever. They thought you was going to be naive. They thought you didn't know what you was talking about. They thought you didn't know, you wasn't tapped in. But they was giving you the impression that they was like a astute man, and that had standards, that they had mental clarity and morals and ethics and all of that, that they was, honest and truthful. This is the mask that they was wearing. And this person could, but they was obsessed with wealth and status and possessions. It was just all about the money for them. And so now everything is falling apart in their life, and they're losing everything. All this, everything that they did to manipulate and control others before you, and the money that they received off of that, they are losing that. They have to give all of that money back. Their plans failed, and they are very sad at this time because the truth is coming out. They're experiencing a lot of sadness, gloom, and sorrow because this plan that they had failed, and now they're the ones experiencing delays because they was trying to manipulate and control your wish fulfillments, your wishes coming true, you having abundance and your achievements, and you having material success. They wanted you to be hopeless and in despair and not have creative blocks. They was could have been doing some type of energy harvesting as well, stealing your ideas. And constantly keeping you in this feeling of you're not being able to focus and concentrate and, focus on what you need to create, experiencing creative blocks. Because they wanted your mind to constantly be on them, waiting for them to call you, waiting for them to come see you. They wanted you to be tied up in that, but they was never going to commit to you. Yeah, they was trying to deceive you, but you have gained clarity on this, and you have released them. You're releasing the fear. You're finding the truth. And you set up strong boundaries for yourself. Game is over, and this person, they feel left out in the cold from you now, because all of that they were doing behind your back, telling you one thing but doing another behind your back. Very insulting you with these people they was grouped up with. They was doing a lot of gossiping and talking about you, and talking about how they was gonna make you lose your stability and your security, playing a lot of mind games. Yep, they was working with a karmic feminine that was very manipulative, codependent, shallow, caused a lot of unnecessary drama. And now everything is out of balance for this person. They're mad and in their feelings. This whole group has fell apart. They came together for money. Their whole operation then failed. And they was very extremely toxic, trying to keep you stuck, trapped, and bound, so you wouldn't receive this love that is coming in for you, and you wouldn't have peace of mind, that you would settle for this toxic love and energy that they was giving towards you, these breadcrumbs. But a lot of you have took a leap of faith, taken a chance, and distanced yourself from this person. There will not be a reconciliation in this situation with this person because they did too much. And they They messed up the contract between you and them when they decided to do all of this energy manipulation and mind games and mind control, trying to keep you from moving forward, trying to keep you from having material success, trying to keep you from having true love. Yeah, if you was dating this person, this is over. You won't be dating this person no more. You're releasing yourself from this toxic drama. You don't want to be in no relationship with this person. They was never gonna commit. And so if you try to even be with this person after this, you won't have any ancestral protection because this is not the right path for you anymore. So keep that in mind. So this person is in deep regret and sorrow because they made the choice to work with somebody from their past against you. And it was very immature. And now this person feels like their dreams is broken and shattered because they're finding out the truth of who you really were to them and everything that they have done to you behind the scenes with these people. And they didn't go within, didn't take the time to heal, didn't do their shadow work. And now they wanna reconcile with you. They wanna fix this situation, but it's already effed up. Bad. So they're realizing that you was a blessing that God sent, and they wish they would have committed to you now. With everything they're finding out, and everything has been flipped upside down in their life, and everything is falling apart. And they have been defeated. This game is over because you are receiving a real King of Cups or a Queen of Cups. You're having a passionate new beginning, and now this person is experiencing anxiety, stress, and a lot of worry because they didn't give you this love offer, and they're realizing, they're finding out the truth that who you are, that you was pure, and you wasn't hiding anything, you wasn't deceiving anybody. But they didn't answer the call when God was calling them so that they could have this new beginning with you. They didn't want to take accountability and responsibility for their actions and change, grow, heal, and evolve. And they feel like they have made a huge mistake, and this is a very tragic ending for them because you're still going to be stable, and they could have been stable and secure with you, but they was playing all of these mind games to receive status and wealth and possessions. And you was the whole 10 of Pentacles. Blessing that God had sent, but they didn't see it. Because they was coming at you in this lustful energy. And they had a whole Queen of Pentacles here. That they could have built a strong, firm foundation with. And so now this person is realizing that they can't blame anybody. They made these choices and decisions. They can't blame their family, can't blame the karmic. Got to take responsibility for their actions and be truthful with themselves. Go within and reevaluate what really matters in life. They're realizing that they defeated themselves with all they did to you with these karmic energies. And they know why you're not talking to them anymore. They know that they're receiving this bad karma because they try to steal from their own soulmate connection and divine inheritance. This person feels like a fool. and heavily burdened at this time. And they're realizing that they have a lot of things that they need to heal, childhood trauma. So this is really has really opened their eyes. Their lives have caught up to them. They're receiving some bad karma because they tried to stop and block you from moving forward. And they were stealing from their own soulmate connection and divine inheritance. So the advice for you all, Starseeds, is that you are the alchemist in this situation. You are the real master manifester, and you have manifested a partnership that is in alignment with you. And you have a lot of doors that are open for you. You're in your new beginning, and don't settle for less than you deserve. Don't settle for these limitations. Do not argue for your limitations as well. Let go of all your worries, because you are the alchemist, you are the master manifester, and you have manifested a partnership that is on your vibrational frequency. And this is here for you now. This is what they was trying to keep you from having, not realizing that they were stealing from their own connection and divine inheritance. You is the blessing that God has sent. So it is your time to have sweet success. It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy. Get what you want. You are the alchemist. You do things the right way. You are on your right path. You are in alignment with God's plan and purpose for your life. You are in alignment with your soul's mission. So nothing can be denied of you now in this energy. So strike while the iron is hot. Take action on your ideas. You're receiving a lot of bright ideas at this time. You have a lot of clarity. You get new inspiration, new creative ideas. Test new ideas and break out fast. It's a win-win for you. It's up from you. It's up for you. Phoenix energy, Phoenix rising. You have ascended. So I'm hearing that song, I Choose Peace. It's by Yoni, but it's spelled Yoneigh. So listen to that song when you get a chance. This is the energy today and the energy that you're in. You're not settling for less than you deserve. You're not waiting for anybody to be a vibrational match to you. You're not settling for any breadcrumbs. And you're going to see people at face value moving forward. And then you all have been through a lot. A lot of you all have like 4 to 5 different sets of people who have been trying to manipulate and control things in your life, in your destiny, in your path. Trying to end things on your path for you. At the same time, you all have been through a lot, but you made it through it. And you have resilience, and you're very strong within, and you go within, so you don't have to go without. And God has brought you through. You have been protected by your spiritual team because you have been obedient and stayed on your path, didn't deviate from your path. So it is your time to celebrate and enjoy. You are here to break generational curses and enjoy the life that God sees you having, what he intended for you before the foundations of the earth. Jeremiah 29:11. Read that when you get a chance. God has good plans for you, and he wants you to enjoy this life. So it is your time, it's your season, and doors are open for you. So keep moving forward, keep expanding, growing, healing, and evolving. That is the message. I love you all. God loves you. Love and light. Treat yourselves and others right. I will talk to you all soon. Peace be with you.